Because the story we read is not a guy who is lazy, but it's a guy who is coming from a poor home, who is trying to go to school, work his way out. Let's be so sure of what we saw. The story is saying a guy who is trying to push his way out through school, and then he has a son, and he's still taking care of the son. He didn't say the woman was taking care of the son for him. The woman,
but he complained. That a woman, right?
He is. Listen, you see, we are too easy that when men have money and they pick a lady who is a nobody, the men are easy to push them through school to make them better. When it comes to the woman, we have a problem. What is wrong with us? That when it comes to helping, we want the men to help. So when a man is poor, it means he's irresponsible. We shouldn't do that.
Because like, should we just help anybody at all?
No. If you know you don't love the person, 5 years. Why are you with him?
Yeah, that's what I think we've established that.
We should overlook I'm coming. Right. We should overlook things, my dear. Right. If I'm going to go out with you and I meet you, before I say yes to you, I need to check so many things before I accept you into my life. So when I say yes to you, it means that anything that comes with you, I need to accept. If you love me, you love my dog. So when I say yes to you, you understand. Am I ready to go with it? Am I ready to sacrifice to take the child as my own? Because most of us marry guys or ladies who have kids already, maybe out of a mistake, something happens. We should be careful not to say that because it's your child, it's not my child, I therefore not take care of your child. No, we don't do that. It's not only your child that you need to take care of. You can take care of anybody's child if you love the person.
Maybe this guy wasn't truthful to the lady in the beginning.
Though the message is not saying it.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. Maybe.
Let's do what the message is saying. The message says that he's a guy that is seeing himself through school, is doing a little things to take care of himself, but he's not getting to that level of the woman. So mine is that if I love you with everything, I need to support you. Listen, why do we want men to support and not women to support?
But men would support women who equally have vision. If I want to establish a boutique, I'm dating a man, and I need support, I would tell this man about, my dreams, my prospects, what I want to achieve in life.
He's going to school. He's working. He has a son. He never said he didn't have a vision. No. We should be sure he didn't point it out.
Mommy, so 5 years.
No, listen. He's still going to school.
Okay.
29.
29.
Mommy, he's still in school.
Yeah.
You see the problem. What I want to know is that what year will he finish school? Which year go make him? Which year go die? Which year they go bury him? No, mommy. 29.
Wait.
When they say full at 40, so very soon. Then if you are poor at the age of 40, you are not poor. You are rich now. When you want make him? The prayer line, there's queue. Oh God. When you want make him? Let's tackle that part. 29.
Listen. This guy is making
no, I just want to know that
29. About success is not about age.
Oh yeah. Okay.
When it comes to God, success is not age. Okay. Somebody can be 50 years, God can bless the person today, and it will blow your mind. Somebody can also be 20, God can bless the person. So the blessing differs. It depends on God how He wants to bless you. But my issue is that if the lady has been able to be with this guy for 5 years, and they say they love each other, but the lady is not ready to support him. But just at the moment when another woman saw something better in that man, it becomes a target. And everybody wants to introduce them. So what was stopping you in the beginning not to introduce him? If you knew he had a problem, if you knew he was a lazy guy, why do you stay with him for 5 years? You should leave him.
That's what we said, that maybe the lady is enjoying something from the guy.
Man, there's sex for 5 years.
Oh, mommy,
this lady is 40 years.
No. When you're 40 years, does it mean you are old?
No, not that. I'm not saying when you're 40 you're old. But obviously this woman has seen it all.
No. The fact is that, as you are saying, when they went to the party, she ignored him. It means there are other men around who see this lady attractive. Listen, it doesn't mean the lady doesn't need she can't get a man. But there is something that gets this woman attracted to this guy.
The woman stated in the guy stated in the letter, the woman ignored him because of his dressing.
That is it. So my problem is that I'm going out with my guy or my fiancé, and what he was wearing, I didn't like it. What is wrong with me that I know this party is high class party? I know the things he wears. I know his wardrobe. Why can't I go to the boutique before I come to him? Have shared something neat for him to wear.
Maybe she selected. 5 years is enough to get to know your man.
So you know your man enough.
She showed him what to wear,
but he didn't wear it. He never said it.
Yes. Yeah, so we're all playing the devil's advocate.
So fine. So let me also play this part that let me play this part that this woman is she overlooked it. Because if I'm going out with, let me say I'm going out with my fiancé and what you're wearing I don't like it, you won't follow me. Or either we'll stop the party, won't go. Because at least where I'm going is a high class, and I want you to go with me comfortably to introduce you. What he was wearing was no good, but another woman saw this man with the same shirt you are ignoring, and the person got close to that man. So it's not what the person is wearing, but this woman saw something this first lady was not seeing. Until this second woman brought that thing out, then she said, "It's a target. I need to go and introduce him too." Why do you want to introduce him if you know he's not good enough? He's a lazy person. He doesn't dress well. Why do you want to go?
Mommy, okay, I get it. I agree with you. Okay. But now this lady, this second lady, this guy, you've gotten what you're looking for. You've gotten someone who believes in your dreams, if you had any, and is now supporting you, supports your son through school and all of that. Now the lady wants to introduce you to her parents so you can arrange marriage. You have a problem. And you're thinking, she's from a rich home, and maybe her parents or her family won't accept me. When you had a problem with acceptance, you know what
you're doing with the story with. The story is confusing. Let's take the story again. The first lady is rich on her own. Right. God bless her. The second lady, God did not bless her. God bless their parents. So even this other lady, right, she's not having money. It's the parents that's having the money. So she saw her fellow colleague because she never started to make her own money. Right. So she's waiting for inheritance. But this other lady is not waiting for inheritance.
She worked hard for her money, right?
God has, and me, the reason why I'm saying that God can bless. Mommy, let's look. I'm praying for blessing. This man is paying, this man is paying. Which year do you think that it will get to that guy's store? They consider. Let's consider.
But there's another thing.
Yes.
The lady is 40.
Right.
Okay.
This young man is 29.
29. Yeah.
11 years old.
He's 29.
Thank you. You see, even I say you are saying wow. You see what I'm saying? You see, you always say wow.
And the lady has been dating this young man
for 5 years.
For 5 years. He was dating 24 years.
Child abuse. There's a who arrest the woman. Child abuse.
35 years.
Right.
For 5 years. And the woman is not complaining. She's not complaining of getting married or getting old. Right. And you are the one complaining of her not taking care of you.
Or taking you to her parents.
There might be something wrong with the man too.
Right.
Because 40 years, and by this time we'll super you. Yes. So what are you lacking? I'm at 40 years, 29 years, I brand tell you now. Now, on Timim Pawon Kofi. There could be something wrong.
There could be something.
My second question.
Okay, ask.
Mommy, what I know is, say, if you are dating with somebody, it gets to a point where the guy is like, okay, can I see or can I meet your parents? Yeah. That's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But from the story we read, the second lady is now bringing the plans of her introducing the guy to the parent. So already there's question mark.
So it means that you
the man, that is not your will. It's not your intention to go and meet the ladies' parents. Yeah. But the lady is
listen.
Okay.
Listen. I understand whatever you are saying. What I'm trying to drive at.
Okay.
They met. The lady knows she's older than this guy. They said they are in love. That's what they said.
Oh yeah. The guy
so
said
I'm going according to what they're saying. The second lady wants to introduce this guy to the family. And he says that the family is rich. It's not lady that is rich. If I am rich, my kids are totally rich.
Oh yeah,
because everything I worked for, it's for my kids. Yeah. And anything I work now, everything I have now, if it's 1 tomatoes, it's not my name, it's for my kids. Their names are on it.
Kids you have and how much you have.
It's for my kids. So totally and without even anything, they are blessed. So if the lady want to introduce this guy, you see, Nola, I want you to watch at this point.
All right.
You are a woman. I wouldn't know why I would rush a lazy guy,
Right.
a poor guy, and no nonsense, like guy who is not correct. Want to rush him to my family where I know where they stand, the level of my family, and I still want to take him there. What if my father asks questions that I know this one is a dumb guy, he can't answer? The lady was not scared. She was ready to take him in a rush to go and introduce you. For her knowing that this guy is ready, anytime that my father asks any question, I know what he can say, and I know my father will accept this man. I'm going to take it from that side.
Okay.
Because before a woman will say, I want to introduce you to my family, she's confident enough to take you there. Because when we are taking people to our family, we are careful, because our mothers talk a lot. So we are careful before we bring the men, so that our fathers will accept them. A rich home, not a poor home, where fathers are very authoritative, give questions, which family, what are you doing, all that. She was confident enough to take you. Why is it that the first one now also want to introduce? Is she not so scared to take him to the family? There is issue here. One, the first lady wasn't too sure because of the caliber of friends she has. And you know, women, we have this issue. It's the truth, because when I even got married, because I was much educated than my husband, it was difficult to take him to my friends. Because I was thinking of when we meet, when we go to my friends, how is he going to respond? The way I speak the way my friends speak English, he's not at level. So I had that issue. So then I would just avoid it. When there's my colleague's party, we are not going, because he can't do the things I want. My friends will laugh at me, so I avoided it. So when I had to take myself out of some things that I used to do, just to make my husband feel comfortable with me. I don't want to go somewhere and then when they're asking questions, I don't know, I have to be answering for him. No, he's a man, he needs to man up, and he wants to do it, but he will do it on his own that I am not happy about. I have to avoid it. To the time I know, okay, now we can go out together. It's not easy. Sometimes it takes a woman who is ready to go through all odds. Today, I am proud to introduce my husband anywhere, but in the beginning, it wasn't easy. If I had rejected my husband in the beginning, because way back when my husband met me, I was doing my own job, and my job can feed him over 2 years of his church. The offering he gets cannot even get. You know, sometimes there are some realities on the ground. When I was going to take my husband to my family, I was scared. Not that my family was rich, but I was scared because of my father and my mother, because I was the one taking care of my siblings. And the way I make my money is civil engineering. I was doing road engineering. So before even the man comes, my money that comes, the tips that comes on road, because when you go to road and then you are doing something, there are some roads, places you need to take part to the road, and those that belong to my dear fruit was, so they wouldn't want you to take it, so they will give you tips, 1 or 2 things. So I get more money before the month. So I was the one taking care of my family. So they were expecting a very rich person to come for me, and I was taking this guy who is very poor, who has nothing, who has no name, no educational background. It's coming from the bush, that's from the village. I was scared to take it, but I had to gather some courage. And then the first day my husband went for the knocking, I was in Kumasi, back in Tech. They sacked him out. My family sacked him.
Mommy, you saw something in him.
Good.
Mommy,
even
vision.
even aside that, again,
that is it.
That is
again,
Maybe the lady to has seen something. You want to take the man to the family now.
Mommy.
Yes, my dear.
You said, from what you said,
yeah,
those times your husband was a pastor.
Yeah,
Was a
very poor pastor.
A very poor pastor.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. If anybody do not marry any pastor now or before, that person make mistake.
Why?
Because if God call you, you must be rich.
Oh.
You go make a more. No. Oh, mommy, check.
Why
check
should why should he make up?
Your husband, the way he is now before, how he be now?
It's fine.
How he be now? You see, you
fine.
be smart. He's fine because God called him. So if God call you, the road will not be smooth, but at the end you will laugh because He will make provision. So now that provision, now you see and say, no, he not go there like this. So but this guy, God no call her, devil no call her, nobody call her. He himself, he call himself. He never call himself. Then you do what? My problem is, you as a guy, you are even going. You are not going alone. He said the father have sent you. Are even taking your son. That means even as you take your son, I will tell you whether you know how your family join because they are taking care of full generation now.
Right, guys. So let's now focus on the second lady. And before I even ask that question, Ma'am, I want to ask you, when you decided to take your husband to your parents, I'm sure he brought that up, right? He asked you, look, I want to go see your parents. I want to marry you.
Yes. Severally, yes, he did.
Yeah. In this case, this guy,
he did,
with the second lady, this guy,
he
didn't mention in the letter that I asked her to take me to her parents.
Yeah.
The lady, as of her own will, said, "Yanko, exactly." Now let's look at the second lady. You met a guy at a function. The guy has a son. In a short period of time, you're financing him. You're financing his son. In a short period of time, you want to take this young man to see your parents so you can get married.
When he's not even proposed.
Perhaps is this lady
He's
a
not
desperate
even
one?
Are you sure he didn't propose?
No.
Mommy,
There's nothing like
Mommy,
that.
before we answer this question, is it possible the guy can resend the second lady the age? Is she a cripple? Is she blind? Is she okay? No, because we need to know.
Yeah.
Because you cannot just see a guy and just decide that you want to take one. Instead that you yourself, as a woman, you have a problem. And you know that this one is Revelation 3:20. Behold, I stood at the door and knock. If anyone, listen to the scripture, if anyone hear my voice and open, I will come in, eat and drink. So now you know that this is the option. So immediately he met this one, he look at the guy and say, no, this is the one I can brand. Because on a normal man cannot even come for me. So let me say, it's like this is the only option. So if you can know the age of this guy, maybe even this woman, this second woman is even older than the first one. Yeah.
So I want to understand. I mean, can we say that this lady is a desperate one?
Let me say this. Normally these things happen, but it's strange. Do you know somebody can go to the presidential party or whatever they call them, and there can be a waiter or a waitress or somebody who is mobbing, and out of something, maybe a rich man's daughter is just going to the urinal and then popping to him, and out of the speech that will come up from this cleaner, the woman will look back and want to watch him again.
Right.
Let me tell you, things happened. You see, sometimes somebody can see a small child, doesn't know where the father is, but see the child and just click with the child and start talking. Who is the father? You are beautiful. I want to know your father. That thing will click, and the moment they get close to the father, oh, okay, I love your son. I want to be checking on him. I want to be checking on her. It's a normal thing. It happens. It happens. Maybe your son is cute. Maybe the son was cute. Sometimes when we go to party, we see the girls, they're beautiful. You see somebody's son with that thing, it looks nice. Oh, I want to know your son. I love her. I love him, all that. Then you can be calling, hello, I just want to check on your son. Things can happen. Normally, it's not that maybe the lady met him the first day and then they just said, let's go out. No. Maybe it took time for them to get to know each other.
You said just this last month.
They met last month.
He met this lady last month because it was at a dinner, the function.
Okay, so just like a month now.
Yeah, a month.
Okay.
And in a month, this woman is financing you. In a month, this woman wants to introduce you to her parents. Yeah. Is this realistic?
Is this God?
Is this love? Is this real?
Not love.
I'm not saying it's love, but it's possible.
Okay.
Yes, with God.
I'm not. Yes.
With God. No,
of course.
Let her
with God, it's possible. You see, let's see this fact.
Right.
You see, like let me use as an example. Okay. I come to this station, and I meet so many guys at the gate, and they are very rude. Right. Because most of the people, the media guys, some of them, now, they behave so, some of them rude. Yeah. And I meet this nice guy who approaches me because I'm seeking for something and nobody is minding me. And I meet this guy, say, my dear, can I help you? Is there something you want? And he's able to help me. I said, wow, the way you spoke to me, I don't know, but can I just take your number? Can't a woman do that? It happens. Then you take the number. Then once just flip. Oh, hello. Thank you for the other day. What you did for me and all that. It can start from there. And then the guy was like, oh, okay. I don't know, but I just liked you when I met you. It can start from there. We don't take 10 years to marry somebody. Oh yes. We don't take 20 years to know somebody. Somebody can meet somebody within a month and they will marry. It depends on how you feel and what you see. When there's a connection here, somebody has been with somebody 7 years and they are still dating. 7 years. What are you waiting? What are you expecting? But somebody can meet somebody within a month and you are like, this is the woman, this is the man I want. I'm not saying there is love, but if the woman wanted or is helping this man, there's nothing wrong with it. Something clicked, but I want the man to be sure. The man doesn't know himself. No, that's why I'm coming to.
Problem.
So I wanted you people to wait for me to say this. There is nothing wrong with the woman wanting to help. There's nothing wrong. But the problem is that the man we are talking about doesn't know himself. Because at the age of 29, you are 40 years woman. Have you thought of so many things? Women have issues because we child issues. You, the man 29, you can deliver, you can have child. Even you are 70 years, you can still have babies. But women are not like that. So what I'm trying to say is that whatever the woman or they did, it's no problem. It's normal, it can happen. But with the man himself, why is he asking us who he should choose? Who is going to marry them? Is it not him? So yeah, if he has stayed with this man for 5 years and he can't differentiate between 5 years and 1 month, then he has a problem. That's what I want to drive. Because you have been with somebody for 5 years and you want to compare with 1 month and you can't choose, then he himself, he doesn't know who he is. He has a problem with himself. He doesn't have a choice. He doesn't know what to choose. He doesn't know what he wants in life. He's just being led anywhere he wants to go, where people he is following. So whatever happens, he's okay with it. So if he really knows what he wants, he should be bold enough to say, you know what, though you've been good to me and all that, but Charlie, things are getting too it's too easy. But take your time. There's no love, but I love what you're doing. And the first time, you know something, for 5 years you have shown me who you are. I will decide if I want to be with you. So if the man doesn't know what he wants in life, most of the men are confused. They will just, oh mommy, I love this woman, I want to marry. They'll marry and they say, did I watch well? Yes. You don't know yourself. You don't know what you want. Sometimes when people tell me, mommy, I don't know whether I should marry, I tell you, I cannot tell you what to do. You need to tell yourself. Find who you are. Marriage is not somebody giving you an advice. It's you knowing what you want, because maybe my advice will not suit you at all. It will suit somebody but not you. So it's not for everybody. Because Kwame cannot be Kojo. You have your own temperament. You should know what you love, what you want. You know how shortcomings your things are. If you don't know who you are and you allow somebody to tell you because he's financing your life, what if you marry the person 10 years to come and you know, Charlie, this is not what I bargained for. Right. Are you going to walk out? That's why they are divorcing every time. Because some women also pick the men and think, oh mommy, I love him. Oh mommy, he's still good. 5 years to come and say, mommy, so the man I bargained for. Did you know what marriage is all about? Did you even search more? Now you see this beautiful lady sitting here, you think, oh Charlie, the way she talks, the way she smiles, I think I love her. You are making a mistake. You are seeing appearance you love. There is something inside, even here herself, she has not brought it out yet. Right. So every day of our lives, something new pops up. So when that thing pops up, what do? Do you have the mechanism to stay or manage that person? Because marriage, my dear, it's a whole lot of things. Some people are bitter today because why he abused me and I left, and you say I should have stayed. I didn't say you should stay. You should have known the person you're going to stay with. You should have known that today the person can. Me, I know myself that I have a heart issue. That when I'm parting with my husband, he will not touch me. I have done everything for this man to touch me. He never beats me. He won't touch me, but I will touch because my hands are too sharp to touch. So I'm not trusting myself that no, I won't do it. I will do it because when I don't control my temper, I am capable of doing anything evil. So I dare not judge anybody who has committed any evil, but I rather pray for myself that, Lord, I don't want to get to this level. Help me out. So if you know yourself, but if you don't know yourself, because there are some men, they will say, today I won't beat you, today I won't beat you. One day he will slap you. You understand what I'm trying to say? So we don't marry because I think I love him. Love is not enough in marriage. There's more to marriage.
Thank you.
Love is not enough.
Love is not enough.
Love is don't go and I love. Be careful. Forget about the love. Put the love side and check the important things in marriage.
Love. For the way.
People say they love. 2 months they say I hate.
So
the love is not enough. There is more to marriage than what we see. That people are happy. My wedding gown. I want to wear this. That one is not important. The bridesmaid you want to follow, it doesn't matter. Somebody has got all the money, bought a house, have a car, everything, but you're still not happy in the marriage.
Emphasize on the love.
So
thing.
I shot a wedding 1 week when I was going to deliver the pictures to them.
You were having a problem.
Then I asked, oh, so where is daddy? oh, leave that useless man. 1 week.
And the love, it's love.
I shot the wedding myself.
You
I
will
was
see
going
it.
to deliver the picture.
1 week.
She said, oh my God.
Monday, I saw when they did it on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. They called me. There was fire in the house.
Wow.
They said,
and I said, what happened? You see, they fought to the extent that the man says, I don't want it. The woman said, I don't want it. They remove the rings. They don't want it again. And it's not even 1 week, just 2 days. They said they don't want. So I asked them, who told you about marriage? Who advised you to marry?
Love.
Because they said, Mommy, you know, I love him. I said, this is the biggest mistake. Most of the church, we are not telling the church members. If you come and tell me in my church you love this guy, I don't want to even listen to you because
what is love?
Because my dear, it gets to a point in marriage, it's not love. Love doesn't rule. No. You need to get the extra oil to be able to manage. Because there are some men you say you love today. I'm telling you, 2 years to come,
you realize
oh mercy. Love, right? So how do you go to the end? Marriage, before you enter, they say get certificate and go.
Before you enter.
Go get it, because that night I've not seen anything. We've not slept. Let me just think that I don't know what is going to happen when we go for the honeymoon. But they give me certificate to go and don't come back. For better and for worse. We forget about the worst. The worst, I told one lady today, she said, Mommy, I can't do it. He has cheated. I want to end. I said, my dear, when the pastor said worst, did you think about it? I said, Mommy, I didn't say bargain. That's the when they say the worst, they don't tell you this one.
For this.
Anything can be worse. This is part of the worst. Do you stand with him? Say, Mommy, I can't. I say, you have to. This is where when I talk, people say that, Mommy, you can't say that. No, I didn't choose the man for you. Chose him. Yeah. So why are you complaining today? When you're going out with him as a boyfriend and girlfriend, he gets angry and he slaps you. And you say, oh, Mommy, he will change. Why is it that he's beating you today? He said, Mommy, I have to go. You knew it. You showed the signs. You still wanted to be because you said you love him. Love. This love, they said, love is mine. Love is never blind. Love has got eyes. Love can smell. Love has mouth. You need to speak out. Don't say, I'm blind, I can't see. Are you sure this heart can work when the head is not there? Oh. Are you sure? Yeah. You know, this head is direction. You know, I know you are feeling this, but the way I see this guy with the way he's smoking the knife, one day he will kill you. The eyes is telling you the thing. Stop it. He said, no, forget about eye. Let me go in for it. So the love we are looking at, love, is killing us. It's killing marriages today. So we see guys today, I want to marry. They marry 1 year. They have fight in the marriage. I'm married for 12 years. I'm still going. In my beginning of my marriage, if I tell you, I always say as an example, I am not ashamed, I'm so proud of it, and I want people to learn. I walked out of my marriage severally because there was this issue. I think I'm higher than him. So pride was there. I couldn't handle. Look at where you're coming from. Why do you want to come here? Accra girl, you come from the village. You want to teach me lesson? I need to submit. No, most women have problem when they are made already. They don't have the money. They don't want anybody to control them. No. The moment you marry, your money, your positions, it goes under your husband. That's why you must make sure you get the right head as your husband. If you pick the wrong head, he will destroy your destiny. When you pick the right head, he will push you. There are men who are jealous of their wives. Oh yeah. They can't take it. So you need to stop it. Don't do this. Don't do it because they say when women make money, they don't respect. No. But if your husband really understands what the woman's power is, he will push you to do it. I love how I do it. Anywhere I go, my husband will say that is my wife. Yeah. He stays home and he's making calls. Sometimes when I'm on TV, he will start sending me messages. Whilst I am live doing interview, he tell me, do this, Maame, say this, say that. That's what he does for me. He's my pillar. He's my support. But in the beginning, I didn't see like that. There were many men of God who told me that your husband doesn't deserve you, and those things were inside my head. It's what eating me as I thought I was higher than him. So he never speaks and I listen because I think I'm higher. In education, I'm higher and all that. But it's not education. A man, it's a man.
Thank you.
No matter who you are as a woman, a man will continue to be a man. I'm not saying men are better than women. No, but we all have our positions. And the man rules. Until we women understand the power of the man, the power of a woman cannot be seen.
When I say it, they say because I'm a man.
No.
I'm supporting you.
No, that is how the Bible did it.
Yes. If you don't respect your head.
When you respect your head, you are blessed.
How would the tail be?
You know what I'm saying, my dear?
I do.
So if you have a husband you respect at home, somebody you want to show out to everybody, now you shout at that man at home. Now you insult that man. You think God can bless you? My God is not a confused God. He's a God of principles. He honors his principle. You can't joke with it. He made the man the head, and the woman should be a supporting mate. He said, reverence the man the way you reverence God. Go and read Ephesians. If God will compare the man to himself, it's a serious issue. Reverence your husband as you reverence God. So if you can say, Father, I respect you, God, I love you, you can't do the same to your husband, don't pray. It doesn't go anywhere. As the Bible says, if couples, you have issues and you don't pray, you don't forgive each other, your prayer doesn't go anywhere. Go back to your husband and apologize before you can pray. So some men of God, they pray, they do what thing, their wives are dying. It's not God. It's marine spirit working with them. It's familiar spirit. My God is not confused God. If you are connected to your wife or your husband, I'm telling you, if everybody knows his position, there is peace at home.
I always hate it when she talks before you guys, because I feel like she calms all of you. You know,
she's a great woman, and I like it. I like the way she presents.
So I always like it when she talks last. I always want her to talk last, because right now it would definitely influence whatever you thought.
No, but we still stand by.
Ask for the ground. You know, no, ask for the ground. For me,
I've been fine, but
he doesn't know himself. He needs to find it. He needs to find himself.
This guy is not having a problem. He himself is the problem.
From the way this guy is talking, I think he's fond of falling in love with rich women and expecting financial support from them.
He's addicted to rich women, not falling.
You're not a lazy guy, but it's like you're trying to be lazy.
He's not trying. He's lazy. He's lazy.
Focus on work and how to be rich, a rich guy yourself. Anyways, we wish you well, bro. And that's from Elikem. Enoch Azingo. Hi guys, good evening. It's actually morning. Do you guys know why God created ladies plenty than men? The answer is simple. God knew I don't understand this. God knew their mind. My man, find something good to do with your life. She will change when you get your own money. And what she gives, that peanut she gives can't help you. My man, please find something to do. Ladies don't like to help when you are at zero, but they don't think Moro can be fine for him. Really, your message is a bit mixed up, but I get the class, the salient points in it. Guys, in wrapping up, which of these guys or which of these ladies do this guy love?
For me, you're asking me?
Yeah, asking you.
None of them.
Okay.
The two of them are confused. Both the two ladies are confused.
So what should he do?
What he should go and look for work and do and take care of the child. Right. If he's still going to school, I will ask him just one question: why is he going to school? At the age of 29, when you want finish, start to define work. This country say work no day. So no, let's be frank. Before you finish, okay, let me say you're in your final year. Before you enter final year, people don't graduate. So those people that even graduate, they are even looking for work. So you will not finish now. You will not think that God will not pass those people and come and bless you. And you carry to work.
Of course, God can do that.
No, it depends on the God though. It depends on the God. So for me, you should just look for a work and do and take care of the kids. Forget about the two women.
Right, Parrot. Ajay.
Seriously.
So I want to know from you, which of these ladies does this guy really love, and what should he do?
He doesn't deserve any of them for now.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve any of them. I think he must rather concentrate on his books and whatever he's doing to take care of himself and his child. I think he should continue. He can be blessed and become rich. Like I said, my uncle got married with a borrowed single bed. He's now rich. He's got houses, more than 20 houses now. So he can become rich by staying focused and trying to do something with whatever he's learning. He should totally forget about rich girls or women. So sugar mommy.
Yeah, I wanted us to talk about that. This new trend of young guys, 29, you want to date a 40-year-old. Vice versa, ladies, you know.
They want things easy.
Yeah. One thing I hate is to hear someone call me a sugar mommy. Massa. Oh, what was it? They're
not ready to work.
So he should look for something to do. Take care of himself and his boy. At least later say nyeme koyia. On the ompekaya you be now polishing. It's not so easy. By force. This all worry seeking.
Right.
Exactly. It's in the brain.
That's what I started by saying.
It's in the brain.
Being poor is in
the brain. Yeah, your mind is not.
Into one can someone declare who poor. Man, I can never be poor. Go see my. I can never. I would never be poor.
For sugar mommy to stop in Africa, they should stop all the gyms. You see all those boys when they go gym morning to night, they find 6 pack. They should close down all the gyms.
Okay, so I think Adwin said it all. He needs to work on himself. So that you be that kind of man he really wants to be. Your schooling, don't have divided attention. You now want to focus on the woman and all those things. So I think the best thing for him is he should concentrate on himself, work on himself, take care of
should leave these ladies.
Yes, leave the 2 of them. Because right now, within yourself, you know you are not even confident. You are not capable of even being what the second one to even.
As for the first one, I even think Mommy made that point.
Second one,
not even the second one. The first one, she's 40. She's 40. I mean, if you should get married to her today, it means you're not gonna give birth.
Yeah. The guy is still in school, so marriage now will not even be an option.
How old is the second
2-3 years?
How old is the second one?
Understand? So
we don't know that one.
He needs to build himself, brother.
That is like 50.
Right, Mommy. Auntie Charlotte.
What I'm saying is that. What I'm saying is that sometimes we need to know who we are. And sometimes the things we meet or the people we meet may not look the way we want them to look. But there is something in them. But until you yourself find what is inside you,
no one can find
nobody can do it for you. Because I don't know, but I was so confident in myself that I can do that. Because I wanted to be a lawyer, I did engineering. But my husband had so many dreams, but he had nothing at that moment. Nothing, but he had dreams. And when he tells you, me myself, I've gone to school, I don't have them. I realized my dreams were baby, but he had big dreams. I was like, wow.
That's a man to follow.
You know. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to pick a head, women should listen. Don't look at the appearance today and go into marriage. There are some people, they look presentable, but they have nothing on their neck. That head that they have, there's nothing inside. But there is somebody you see today, appearance is not too good, but the person is loaded, a whole lot. If I had lost my husband, I wouldn't know where I would have been by now. There were buggers that came that, they had the money, they have their houses and all that. And some of my family said, you marry them, or this one you marry and all that. If I had followed those people, I know I would have been smoking by now. I would have been drinking by now, because those were the things when I was young, back in school. I loved them. And money would have allowed me to do those stupid things. But I met this man who stopped me from things I loved, and they were evil. I think they were good, but they were evil. And today, I'm a woman that speaks the things of God. No, people tell me I had a call, but I didn't want anything about God. But through this man, I've been able to be polished. Everybody needs somebody to polish you, either your husband or your wife. Everybody needs somebody. Don't go for somebody that's already polished. So you, the one they are going to polish. If they polish you, are you going to shine? We should check ourselves. If my husband bring the polish and polish me, will I shine? Will I be attractive for him to show me out? If I cannot check on myself, nobody polish me, I will not look. No matter who polish me, I will not look good. So check on yourself. Find yourself. Look deep down. That's why I say the real woman in me. I was a woman, but there was something in me that I needed a man to push it out. Go for somebody who will push you, who will help you, who will stand with you. This guy, he needs himself. He doesn't need anybody. He should find himself.
Oh, it's been 2 hours of, oh my God.
We shall do some. I'm going to say, Saba be a nipa to nipa go. Wrong.
Yeah.
It was what I said. You walk Christ, no. Who the dancer say? Was it? Some people say.
You may now subscribe.